in the First Division would love to add the FA Cup to the trophies they've won in the last 2 years. That's meant for Peter With. It was White's clearance. Up goes Des Bremner, and he fouls. Sansom. Gibson. Here's Nicholas. Gary Shaw, who challenged. Arsenal will be hoping that the combination of Sansom and Ricks may create something on their left-hand side. It's where they've been stronger this season than on the right. Here's Woodcock. Mortimer was in the way for Villa. Came back to Ricks. Sansom well forward. Robson. White. Just glanced off Gordon Cowans there. Sansom. Paul Davis making a run down the left. Ricks. Here's Sunderland. Nicholas. Woodcock. Sunderland. But Evans was in, and here's Shaw. DC, it was a poor pass. Nicholas. Now can Arsenal capitalise? Good ball in by Ricks for Woodcock. And was he impeded? No. Gary Williams is the defender. This is Petrovic, though. And he tries to go past two of them. Here's Hollins. Woodcock's in there again. Can't turn on it. Running is already giving Aston Villa a lot to think about. Alan Evans dealt with that one well. Morton was stretching a bit. Nicholas beat him. Davis. Good skill. And this lad, Paul Davis, really has got some smart close control and can strike a beautiful ball. In the replay against Middlesbrough in the last round, he scored from 25 yards, and he was quite prepared to try his luck again there. Alan Evans, who in challenging Alan Sunderland has taken a couple of nasty cracks across the forehead. Never a man to pull out of any challenge. But on this occasion, he's dazed and he's being led off. Just happened, I think, when Sunderland flicked that last ball on, that Evans got caught just above the eye. Peter With hovering behind Robson, who got to the ball. Cowans, Shaw, looking for Morley. So Aston Villa for the second time are down to 10 men, and Davis is the player chasing. DC came across. Well, central defenders in the Aston Villa camp having a torrid time of it at the moment. McNaught was ruled out before the kick-off. Williams then hurt his arm and had to be bandaged, and now it's Alan Evans who's off. Petrovic to take the kick. The flying header was by Williams, behind for a corner. Davis at the back. That's a well-rehearsed move with the bigger players, the taller players, taking Villa defenders into the danger area, and then the extra Arsenal man coming at the end, in this case Paul Davis. With Aston Villa have had one good chance, but they haven't had anything like as much possession as Arsenal. Woodcock with to Shaw, took that down nicely. Morley's making a run, and Jennings with time to gather. Free kick, fouled by Woodcock on Evans. So much of Arsenal's play goes down that left-hand side. Here's Woodcock. Ricks. Tony Woodcock, a left-sided player, and with Davis often on that side as well, and Ricks and Sansom, it's here that Villa are going to have to keep it tight. They didn't bend. Sansom and Petrovic, and Davis coming through, and the header drops wide. But another sign that Arsenal will examine the right-hand side of the Villa defence. Kenny Sansom with the cross, the little touch by Petrovic, and Paul Davis, having a good first half here, came through with the final effort. Shaw in a bit of space. It was Sansom who tried to close it. Bremner on the right-hand side. Watson will get the throw there, I fancy, off Peter With. Half an hour gone, no score. Territorially, the match belongs to Arsenal, but Villa have had the two best chances. Shaw's header and With shot. Sunderland is up. Free kick then. Ricks to drive it. Here's Sansom. Away by DC. Cowans is still picking himself up. Couldn't get to the ball. Ricks played it in. Sansom hooked it back. Sunderland. Woodcock. 1-0 to Arsenal. Tony Woodcock. And Gordon Cowans was hurt initially by the driven free kick from Ricks and never regained his feet. And that's why Aston Villa couldn't shut down the second attack. Ricks and Sansom. The ball played in. Dance free, and Woodcock finished it. 31 minutes gone. Tony Woodcock's 15th goal for Arsenal. Low moments this season, but just for a few minutes here anyway, they're delighted. Petrovic onto Woodcock. Got caught by Evans. Free kick. Clipped his ankles. Now, can Arsenal push home their advantage here? Petrovic to take. Well, in many ways, it takes a continental to try that. Although Ricks, to be fair to him, on the other side of the field, he put one in the net in a cup tie earlier this season from an unexpected position like that. Petrovic trying to do it from the other flank. Collins, good header. Petrovic. Now, can he release Woodcock or Sunderland? They're both to his right. Here's Sunderland. Was worth a try. The England combination working well for Arsenal. Kenny Sansom, who supplied the incision there, and Tony Woodcock, who was on hand to finish. Davis. And the Villa are going to have to get hold of the game in midfield if they're going to recover from this. Offside would have been given, it will, against Peter With. Because although With had a chance early on, Arsenal had dominated the first 35 minutes here and deserved the lead on the balance of play. Sunderland. Petrovic. Sunderland again. Petrovic. Nicholas will retrieve. Good ball. Hollins. Sunderland. Oh, Petrovic with a chance. 2-0 Arsenal. Vladimir Petrovic. What a way to come back when your future's in doubt. A good move. Fine play by Peter Nicholas to put John Hollins in. Hollins releasing Petrovic. He saw the gap, and the unerring finish there into the far corner puts Aston Villa 2 goals down on a ground where they never seem to do well. So that's 2 goals in 5 minutes for Arsenal, and gives them the sort of lead that John Hollins knows in a cup tie you shouldn't relinquish. Side flag was up, the referee's wave play on. It's Petrovic's second goal for Arsenal. But Terry Neal making a decision overnight which may already have paid dividends. And Mortimer joins the attack. A good challenge by Davis. And it's turned defence into attack for Arsenal. Good ball by Petrovic to Sunderland. Stuart Robson is well forward in this attack, having come from the back. And Sunderland goes alone, and a mix-up here, which ends with Petrovic regaining possession, and it's in with a chance. Oh, Kenny Sansom would have made contact, but for the last header, Davis. Well, Arsenal, in many ways, are a remarkable side. They've been accused of being boring for much of the season, being at odds with themselves at other stages, but in this first half they've put together a comprehensive performance. It's going to come out to Gibson. Header back in was good by Cowans, but Morley's touch extravagant, not very effective. Shaw. Oh, well played by Kenny Sansom. But not well played by Robson, and Jennings' feet saved Arsenal there. Morley. Jennings is now against Shaw. What a scramble. Corner. Stuart Robson with the initial mistake. Jennings saved that with his feet, but Arsenal was still rocking. Width is up, but there's a flag from the linesman who suggests there was a foul in the penalty area by one of the Villa players jumping. Aston Villa, in truth, haven't made the most of the few opportunities they've had. Sunderland. Petrovic. And the corner comes off Gibson. Ricks plays it short to Sunderland. Back to Hollins. Lifted in and easy for Spink. They're getting Mark Walters ready because 2-0 down. They've got to push on the extra forward now. Eamon Deasy will go off. And I rather think that Des Bremner may drop back into a deeper position and allow Walters to try and create something further forward for Aston Villa. He scored at Northampton, did Walters, when they won in the third round. He's got just over 15 minutes, and I think what's going to happen here, Walters will play on the left wing and leave Morley on the right, giving Villa 4 forwards. The wind blowing from right to left carried the kicks of the Villa goalkeeper in the first half, and now it's assisting Pat Jennings, who looks as though he's on his way to another semi-final. But Robson certainly proving very useful when he goes up for these set plays. It's always the last man to come in. Ricks was defending. Here's Gibson. And that's one intended for Morley, but Sanson was always favourite. Bremner. Shaw. Must get something now if they're going to turn the course of this cup tie, which has always seemed to be drifting away from them. There are 8 minutes left. They have a corner. There's still time. And With a header. Oh, and Jennings needed just a little bit of help on the line. Kenny Sansom there with the goalkeeper on the post as With banged the header in. And there's With again, underside, Walters off the line, Sansom. Well, Kenny Sansom needed twice in a matter of a minute. And on the break, Woodcock. Well, Peter With's header clouted the crossbar. Walters got a foot to the rebound and Kenny Sansom cleared off the line. Gone in, we could have had a dramatic last few minutes. As it is, Tony Woodcock for Arsenal, away from Alan Evans, and he's got Sunderland and Davis in the centre. Sunderland! And that could have put it completely beyond doubt at the other end. Sure. With Morley going through the middle. That's where Bremner's putting the ball. Robson is up. Gibson has joined the attack. Walters. A little bit of jiggery-pokery from him. Finishing with a shot. kick for Aston Villa. Gibson takes, Sansom half out, Morley. And now if Woodcock can just nudge this on, Arsenal could have an extra man. From the back it's Robson, and there are players to his right. One of them indeed being Woodcock again. Oh, that was a good idea if he could have just hooked that into the path of Petrovic. Sansom. Davis. Now he's got Woodcock in the centre. Woodcock arrived and it was cleared, much to the chagrin of Davis, who set the chance up for Woodcock. But has nevertheless earned a throw. Sansom. Ricks. Sansom and Cowans. Mortimer. The Villa midfield, in truth, hasn't registered in comparison to Arsenal's. Put up. 2 minutes left, 2-0 the Arsenal lead. The semi-final beckons the North London club. And the flame appears to be dying for Aston Villa. With Morley, and a quiet match. Bremner, and Sansom could put one of two players away here. He's got Davis to his left. Still Sansom. And Kenny Sansom, who was being teased by Tony Woodcock last night about never having scored this season, almost put that right. Sansom's last goal a couple of years ago at Ipswich, in front of our cameras, into the last minute of normal time. Arsenal's love affair with the FA Cup appears to be renewed. Well, they went out the Milk Cup in the semi-final, did Arsenal, but it looks as though Don Howe and Terry Neal got it right today to qualify for a semi-final in the other major knockout competition. Actually is going raving mad at the moment. Cowans. Oh, a mistake by Gibson and Ricks and Petrovic. We're going into time added on for stoppages. Celebration here. Sunderland. And Evans took him on the line. Chipped in for Sunderland. And there it is. Arsenal seventh semi-final in the last 13 seasons, and Tony Woodcock is there for the first time in his career, having scored the first goal. And Vladimir Petrovic, the man who may or may not stay with Arsenal, has surely done his chances a power of good by scoring the second after being left out for 3 matches. Arsenal keep the